Hi everybody, my name is Rasa and I am an artist behind Fantastic Volley. Today I'm gonna be making a very simple small project for beginners. So let's start from the supplies. First thing that you're gonna need is felting needles. You can order them online or you can buy in a local craft shop. Most places probably is gonna have them. Also, the wool. I use merino wool for felting. I have white here, actually 2 shades of white, black, red, and some orange and a brown for today's project. Now, use whatever you have at the hand. You can buy your supplies as well through the internet. Most of the time it's easiest way, or you can go to your local craft shop. For the background, I'm gonna be using this piece of felt. It's just simple felt sheet, and to frame it I'm gonna be using another hoop. This is frame hoop, so it's specially for frame, and this is a small one. I'm not really sure how small it is, but I'm gonna write it down for you, and I'm gonna be using it as a ornament for a Christmas tree, right? So we can hang it pretty much. All right, if you do a lot of felting from different projects, you will find that you have a lot of leftovers. So I tend to put it in a bag, and if I need some kind of color at some point, I can always find it here. If I need a little bit of yellow, so I can find it here, and I don't need to waste too much wool. So that's I always have this bag just in case I will need some another color that I didn't prepare for myself. Now the last thing that you're gonna need is a foam. That's where you're gonna put your needle in, so that it would not hit the surface of a table. You will have to have a foam. Now let's start. So for my project today, I'm gonna be doing a snowman, and that means I will need some white, and I'm gonna take a pure white now, and you don't need too much. It's actually, well, for a moment I'll just take like this, okay? And I put it here just to see how big I want it to be. I also will check how big I want it to be. It's gonna shrink, so that's not the size, but just I want to see approximately. Sometimes in a wool you have some hay. That's okay. It doesn't mean that it was not cleaned enough, or it's prepared properly, but you can't really clean it completely. So you might have some pieces of hay, which is completely normal. Just take it out if it bothers you, right? Okay, so that's pretty much gonna be my snowman and a hat, okay? That size that I'm gonna do. Now, if you have a small one, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it like that. I don't need it because I have my big foam. All right, so you take the needle. There is a lot of holders that you can use, but in the beginning, you're probably gonna buy it just like that. So you're just gonna take needle like a pen, and I'm gonna start from the smallest one. Now what you need to do is put a fiber and push it through. All right? It's quite easy. So I am doing here a circle, little circle, where it's gonna be my head. So you keep doing this until you see that your wool is flat. Right? I'm gonna be making it a little bit quicker now, just for you not to get bored for this video. Okay, so the fibers just go through the fabric on the other side and they felt, yeah, and then it stays like that. Don't know if you can see this. So it's felt now. Now we're gonna do one more here and one more here. So this is very white now. I'm gonna do a little bit of shading because I really like shading. When I draw or when I paint the wool, I always like to have some shading just to give it some depth. I don't think you're gonna see it now here. Just to see it more clearly, I'm gonna use a little bit of gray, and this is just a tiny bit. So you position the wool the way you want it, yeah, and then if you want to do a light shade, just spread it like this, right, and do very, very light touch. Because if you're gonna do it very strongly, it's gonna create a little bit stronger color. So I always tend to do it in layers better than just try to do it stronger color straight away. If I need more color, I'll just put more layers. I don't think I need this one. Now, if you've done something and you decided you don't really like it, it's very easy to fix it. So I'll show you now. Let's say I put it here, right, and I felt it, and then I decided that it doesn't look good for me. So you can just take it with a needle back, and that's it. It's like Undo in a computer. It's really easy to fix, so you don't need to redo all the picture or anything. And that makes it really, you know, easy to make everything the way you want it to be, and fix it, make it again until you're happy. Sometimes I just put some wool and see how it looks like, if I like it. Just see. So you can spend as much time as you want on shading, you know, trying to create a depth, and making sure that you did it the way you want it. Okay, now I'm just gonna check. All right, perfect. All right, so now I'm just gonna do 2 eyes. I'm gonna take a black and take a little bit of wool and just make, oops, tiny ball of wool. And see, it's easy to make an eye. Okay, 1. And 1 more. Right, so take some red wool, and I'm gonna be making the scarf. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 sides now. Okay, and that's gonna be on the other side. All right, now I can take a button and see here, and then another one, maybe here. This one I might have so it creates a shadow. Right, now since I love shadows and I love shading, I'm just gonna make it a little bit. Alright, with shading here, just to make sure that it looks like a scarf. Oops. Sorry, I lost my piece of wool. It looks kind of creepy without nose and smile, isn't it? Looks like a snowman from a Halloween. Okay. Tiny bit here. So the order, the way you paint, will you start from eyes or you start from the nose or a scarf? Doesn't really matter. Up to you. You are the artist and you create the rules. Here. All right, kind of happy with that now. Right. Now let's do a smile. I believe I will take brown probably instead of black. Let me see. Okay, let's try. If not, I can always take it out. There you go, now you're cute. Not scary anymore. Oh. Right, let's give a little bit of light in the eyes. Just, I'll put small white dot in the middle. As I said, you can do this before you start the scarf or, you know, whenever you want. There is no rules. Just put it a little bit up to make sure I see it well. Make it round. Here. Okay. Now if it becomes loose or something, you can always just adjust it. and continue. Okay, and now it's a nose, carrot nose. Now that's a little bit too long, so I can use the scissors or I can just adjust it according to the way I want it with a needle. And I will do just a little bit of the definition the way I've done with a scarf here on the side. I took a brown color here just to find it hard to make proper shape of a nose. Okay, I think it worked now. Let me see. Okay. All right. Now we need some hands and a hat, right? So I'm gonna make a hands. Now I just take a fiber and make a little branch-like shape, and then it's easy for me to put it on a picture. Here I guess I could also do black hands, but just depends what you like. Let me see. Okay. Size seems to be fine. I decided I want one more here. So I make decisions as I go. Not really sure what to do with this one. There. Okay, if you have little holes that's left, let's say I took out the branch from here, so you can just brush it off with a needle. Okay, last but not least is a hat. I guess I'm gonna do a pretty much simple hat here, just to let me see. I think I'm gonna take gray. I'm gonna make a little hat here. And then you just shape it in the way you like. And you try to catch all the little strings of wool, the ones that, you know, are going out of the picture, and either take it out or just push it in. Trying to figure out which shape I want my hat to be. Just, there you go. Maybe something like that. It's so much fun to see how the picture changes if you change just a little detail. There you go, you change the way the hat looks and your snowman is completely different. And I find it really fun. So sometimes I just experiment with the different shapes. And now I'm just making hat look a little bit more 3D. And as I said, I love shading. So that's what I'm gonna do. You see, I put little bit and just spread it out, lightly pushing the fibers in to make a shade rather than another color on top. Okay. Now tiny bit of shading on a ground. Okay, let's see. That's perfect. Now I'm gonna make some snowflakes to have a wintry feeling, and all I do is just roll it and make some snowflakes. They don't have to be the same or perfect, because snowflakes are not, and that's what it makes unique and special. And that's what I love about drawing in general, because you don't have to make it perfect. Or if you want, you can make it perfect and real life, and I think both are amazing. I'm so sorry for the sound. Someone is celebrating something outside. I don't know if you can hear that though, but if you can, it's someone outside having a good time. Okay, let me just see what I can see. Okay, so we're almost done, and if you've done it with me, then you probably have a beautiful picture. You can always send the picture to me. I would love to see how it turned out for you. Okay, I think we are pretty much done. Now maybe, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be nice or not, but I want to make a little bit of snow here. Just we'll see how it's gonna work or not. me just, yeah. Here you go. That's supposed to be my picture. I'm gonna put it in a frame and then I'm gonna show you the final project. So there it is. I put it in a frame and hanged it on a wall. So it's a nice wall decoration. You can also use it as a Christmas ornament or just give it as a gift. It's handmade and you can make it really personal, so it's always nice. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you made a picture or about to make a picture with a needle felting technique. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below or just write me a message and I will be able to answer it. For now, make wonderful, fantastic woolies, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye bye.